Okay, Worm's Eye fans, we are going to do a live watch along of Creepshow 2. This terrible concept I watched over and over, mainly because I really like the boobs on the girl on the dock. All right. But I also like Indian Head. I like thanks for the ride, lady. I like all of it.
Oh my God. This is my fucking childhood. I know we've alluded to this in previous episodes where we talked about childhood trauma and being exposed to things way too young. This was one of the few VHSs that we had growing up, and my parents let me watch this. And my dad, God bless him, to the day he passed away, like whenever my mom would drop him off at the airport, he'd always go, "Thanks for the ride, lady."
That's fucking brilliant.
Referencing this. And
Brilliant.
Tim and I, when we first started this podcast, we used to talk about this. And I said, yeah, I remembered the raft one vividly. And then I said, I went back and I found it a couple of years ago. And I said, there's a guy who sucks on a titty. And he's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, and they show it clear as day. He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like,
well,
I watched this. I said, I watched this as a kid over and over and over again. And I said, thank God, I guess, that was like removed from my psyche. Because not that I would have minded, because as a man, you know, who doesn't love titties. But I said, I really shouldn't have been watching that as an adolescent. And so we're doing our bonus episode via Zoom. And we were trying to find something because I was trying to pop in a DVD and share it via Zoom, but it was only sharing our video. So we said, fuck, we have to find something that we both have access to. So we were scrolling through Amazon Prime's video catalog, and we both were like, oh my God, Creepshow 2. And it was like, oh fuck, we have to do this.
Yeah, this is absolutely classic.
Yes, and this is based on like Stephen King short stories that they made into VHS video. And so for those of you watching at home, again, we took some of your feedback that some of you said, wow, wouldn't it be fun if you guys didn't edit your bonus episode so that you could watch along with us? We know that's not going to be for everybody. Some of you are just going to want to hit the highlights. So sorry, you're going to have to listen to a little bit of dead air, but Tim does feel the need to talk almost through the entire movie.
Such a dickhead. Well, because I want to make it a good experience for everybody.
Even though I'm at home editing it. So there won't be a lot of downtime, but we're going to synchronize this so that we're going to hit play at the same time, and we'll give you at home, if you want to cue it up, the opportunity to sync along with us. And so for the first time on A Worm's Eye View, and please let us know on Facebook if you liked this, if you preferred this a little bit better, or if you want us to trim it down a little bit so it's a little bit quicker. Let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So there's no delay, there's no changes in post-production stuff, because obviously there's pauses because we got to take leaks and stuff because we're always drinking like crazy madmen. So
and we're still well lubricated from John Wick.
Oh my God, this is my fourth IPA right now, and I tell you what, fans, if you're local, which most of you are because you're friends
of Tara.
Yeah. Make sure you hit up Concord Craft Brewery Company and get a Govna. The Govna is the best double IPA you can find.
You were drinking double IPAs?
I'm drinking double IPAs.
No wonder you're so fucked up.
I'm on my fourth.
Tim texted me after we finished John Wick, and he goes, can we save the bonus episode for tomorrow? I'm like, I got shit to do, motherfucker. What are you talking about? He's like, I'm so fucked up. And I'm like, you only had a couple drinks. Like, I was really judging you hard. So
no, dude, I'm on my fourth double IPA.
If you're doing double IPA. I was drinking old fashioned, and I just switched to Jack Daniels. But yeah.
to be honest, I'm heftier than you are as in terms of the genetics. So
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't weighed myself in a while because I haven't hit the gym since COVID. But I'm usually in the 190s. I think I got you beat. I'm taller too, though. Not to rub it in your face, but
it's all good. It's all good. Whatever.
I have a bigger penis.
I wish I was comfortable with who I am, but you don't make it any easier.
I'm not comfortable with who I am, man. That's why I drink the whiskey.
All right, folks. So So find Creepshow 2, which is free now if you are an Amazon Prime member. I don't know if it's available on Netflix or Hulu or Google Play, so I apologize. But if you are a Netflix Prime member, and forgive me for
Amazon Prime.
Shit, son of a whore. And I just was about to say, forgive me for my drunkardness. Forgive me, but if you are an Amazon Prime member, it's free. So right now, we're going to do the countdown from 3 to 1. And we're going to hit play, and we are not going to pause. We're not going to edit. We're just going to run through.
All right. Are we going on 1 or are we going on go?
So it's going to be 3, 2, 1, and then hit your pause button on go. So I'll say go. I'll say go after 1.
Okay.
So for you fans as well, have your shit ready. Hit your pause button on go.
All right.
All right. Everybody good?
Yep.
Well, it's just me and you.
But there's somebody out there who answered.
There's someone. 3, 2, 1, go. So this movie obviously is New World Pictures, and I used to watch this over and over in junior high and high school. And shut your face, Thatcher, about it.
That was Bailey snorting, by the way. Our fucking 8-year-old beagle, about 8 weeks. But yeah, I used to watch this over and over too.
So we start out. It's in. It looks like Keene, New Hampshire.
I was gonna say it looks like a mill town, Newmarket, New Hampshire looks like this too.
Yeah,
but definitely a New England town.
Yep, and it's very early morning, and there's a van or truck coming down the street, and it's hard because with movies that we've seen, we know what's coming up, but we'll do our best not to kind of ruin things for you.
The only part I remember of this though is the dock. Because is Thanks for the Ride lady in this one too?
Yes, it is. I remember every bit about this. So there's an old time vehicle that says Main Creep. That's an homage to Stephen King. Yeah, and there's a kid.
86.
Yep, there's a kid outside waiting behind the truck and he's obviously a paper boy because he's got a thing on the front of his bike. And there's this creepy dude with a nasty nose. And he's like, he's like, oh, Billy, I can always count on you to be here when I deliver these fucking things. And so, he's got this stack, which I delivered papers for many years as a
job, did you?
Which sucked balls, dude.
Oh,
and they never stacked it in paper like that. So he does this magical thing and it turns into a cartoon where the wrapping opens.
I do remember this.
You do remember that?
A live action transition to cartoon.
And it's this is one of maybe and then he jumps out of the truck and pretends to, he vanishes in front of the kid or whatnot. But this takes me back to my childhood, like Goonies or
Goonies.
Yeah, this is so great. I love this. This is so nostalgic for me because it just.
In the first Creepshow had like the people being buried alive on the beach. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we had that one too. Like my parents love Stephen King, so I was exposed to all this shit.
That's good. Your parents had good taste, bud. And
they did have good taste.
And I'm so we shit on each other a lot, and despite that shitting, there is a mutual respect between us, and I am so and this will be the only part of this episode that I get sappy, but I'm so sorry that you had to lose your parents at such a young age, because I attribute my parents to a rock in my life, and I couldn't imagine my life right now without them. So I am, as much as I shit on you, I'm really sorry that you lost that part of your life so young, and I appreciate that part about you. So I I hope that you take this as an homage to you. That I man, my heart's with you with that, in that aspect.
Well, thanks, buddy. And yeah, it was a bummer too because I mean, obviously, I lost him young, but our relationship was also changing at that time, where it became a little less like parent and son, and a little bit more like buddy. You know, because at that point, I was 22 when I lost them because they died 9 months or 11 months apart. But yeah, we've become a little bit closer of friends and less of like a parent-son role. So that was definitely a bummer. But enough about bumming everybody out. I did see in the credits that Tom Savini plays the creep in the,
he does.
And he is the special effects guy from like Night of the Living Dead and the Friday the 13th. So I recognize that name immediately. So that's super cool.
Which really...
And then the cartoon of the woman hugging the kid, and that looked like Sigourney Weaver, did it not? I didn't want to interrupt you because you were talking about my parents, and I felt I had to be respectful of that. But I was like, oh my God, that looks like Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. So, and then, all right, we'll get, so basically it's an intro, it's a cartoon intro, and there's this like crypt keeper looking motherfucker with a double chin that's kind of like telling you this tale of ghouls and goblins and how he's got a piece of beef and he throws it to some freaking ugly ass creature that comes out and eats it. But that's, you know what?
Stacy's lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, come at me, Stacy.
So obviously this is a trio. So I will tell you, this is a trio of
three short stories.
Yeah, 3 short stories. And these were screenplays that were written by Stephen King way back when. And the first one was, yeah. And I will allude to some more Stephen King screenplays because this guy is fucking brilliant. He got even better after his accident with the minivan. But
that's right, he got run over.
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit, and his writing got better after that, in my opinion. But this first story is Old Chief Wooden Tail or something like that. Wooden Pekka. So it starts out with you know, this old beat up town in the Midwest, obviously, and there's this you know, he reminds me a lot of me. He's got suspenders.
It looks like you.
Thanks. I don't have that much hair, but you know, this gentleman, he owns a general store in this really kind of beaten up town. If you can imagine way back in the Old West, where these you know, what are those shit that flows by the tumbleweeds, yeah. And he's repainting his chief Indian that's which is, you know, kind of disrespectful on his front step. He's painting the war paint on his face. Yeah. And his wife comes out and says, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" And he's like, "I'm just, you know, taking care of Wooden Chief Panel Whizzle-teeth." And you know, oh my God, I haven't seen this in forever. But this is great. There's a love between this couple where he so wants to keep the old life, and this reminds me of me sometimes, where I don't want things to change. I don't want time to take us over. I want to keep things the way they were.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what he's doing.
And for me, I always skip this one. Whenever I pop this in, I would always watch The Raft and then The Hitchhiker. So I honestly don't remember much about this other than, I won't spoil anything, but other than the cigar store Indian.
Gotcha. So
or is that, what is it called? It's called the I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll get to it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're in the town of Dead River in the 80s, even though it looks like it's in the 1880s.
And it's you know what? This is I would love to go back to a life as simple as this.
No, I would not.
You love society as it sits now.
Yeah, I need my internet and my smartphone, and
I mean, look, she's got veg all She's got a can of Dettol behind her.
Living in the COVID society that we do now, I miss being able to go to the grocery store without fearing illness or death.
Yeah. But they're just
good intentions tore this country down, Tim.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's what she just said.
She's pretty much they're sitting on the front step of their store, and she's a narcissist. She says, look, you're holding on to the past and times have changed. And he says, look, things are going to turn around. Our general store will be okay. And
yeah, even though there's 4 people in this town. They all going to get their supplies somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Walmart's 15 miles away.
And, they're across the street at the gas station / is
an Indian and a hillbilly.
Right. But he's got his car, and his car is
his Packard
down. Yeah, he's got his 1932 Packard, and he's,
Oh, look, see, he's being driven around.
All right,
in a BMW 750.
All right. So are you calling yourself an Indian?
No, I haven't
gotten not feather?
I haven't gotten to that level. I have to drive my BMW. I don't get driven around.
Correct. I drive you around.
Oh, that bitch is smoking.
Yeah, it is.
She's missed an oil changer,
actually.
too.
Yeah. So they were at the gas
the
station.
Other side of the street, and they had to drive over. And they said, man, that carving is racist.
And they pull up over to the general store, and his lackey opens up he's obviously the chief. He says, good morning, Tonto. Sorry.
Benjamin. That's
Benjamin.
a good Native American name.
It is. So obviously the chief and the white dude store owner have a good relationship. And he invites him in. Look, did you see what he's got in his window? He's got whipped cream, a fan, and flour.
Yeah, the whipped cream's not refrigerated in the window.
That's not bad. Look at the Pepsi sign. Oh, he's got an old. That was when Pepsi said it's the choice of a new generation. You don't remember that, do you?
Right before they set Michael Jackson's hair on fire.
Yeah, that's about the same time. Look at the knobs on the doors. Oh, man. So he's talking to him, and the chief says, hey, look, I need this part for my RV. No, so basically the chief is saying, hey, look, I need some parts. Oh, the wife jumps in and starts, because she's money hungry, a.k.a. women.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying, hey, look, we need money. The chief pulls out the satchel, and this satchel has some jewels in it that belong to his people. And obviously this is craft made shit. This is done in a teepee.
This looks real nice.
And so, oh my God, there's shit ton. A seashell in Arizona? What the fuck is that? That's flown in from the coast.
This looks like shit you'd find at like a 14-year-old girl's store.
Yeah,
like, what was it, Claire's? Was that the store?
Claire's. Yeah, and then I went to Indian Head
Museum. This is the shit Kylie was wearing 10 years ago.
4 years ago. No, wait. I've got some. So the chief says, he says, this is payment for the debt I owe you. And of course, the wife is like in awe that the chief is paying his debts. And the guy is like, hey, look, man, I can't take these from your people. What a good dude.
These are precious
stones. This shit doesn't exist nowadays, right?
Yeah, but he's also like, this shit ain't worth $1.85. You're
like,
gonna have to give me.
I can't sell this shit. You're terrible. I'm here trying to call him out as a good dude. No, so yeah, I guess it's true. He's got screwdrivers on his pegboard. So yeah, he's basically saying, look, chief, I can't accept these. This is important to your people. And he said, to refuse these is an insult. Please, take these and sell them. And he's like, oh, fuck, I'll put them on eBay. Yeah, wow, you definitely haven't seen this one. You have nothing to say, bro.
No, I'm just watching it. I don't remember this one other than the Indian starts the statue Indian starts killing people.
Yeah, but this is terrible. This is like the John Wick version of the beginning. Yeah, because this gentle couple that is so into the town, they get fucking murdered
By the Indian or by
by the Indian's grandson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the chief's
I was gonna
grandson.
say I don't remember that.
Yeah, so basically, this whole bit, is the chief settling a debt with this store owner because he has bought or borrowed or got things from him, and he brings all these jewels that are priceless to these people.
Which worthless.
Nice. And wait, he's on his way out the door getting back into his 30s.
Oh, that's a Pontiac. It's a Pontiac
it
on
is.
the side.
And he says, "Goodbye, Chief. Did you see the fucking thing move?"
Yeah.
The damn statue moved to like nod to him. It's like a chief knows a chief.
And
so
the car's still smoking.
What's the plate? Can you catch a plate on that?
No, but
I
the
can't
car's
either.
still smoking.
Yeah, it is. And there's a tumbleweed.
There is the tumbleweed.
So at Texaco, the chief takes off after paying his homage to the couple, and there's the flower and rainbow. What is that? Rainbow? I don't know.
You don't have to narrate every single thing.
I know, but I'm just trying to paint a picture,
I know, but theoretically somebody's watching along with us.
Correct. And he thanks old Wooden Chief, and Wooden Chief is carrying a bow with arrows in his pack in the back.
Be a quiver.
Oh, quiver. Yeah, I do that sometimes when my wife says we can have sex. I fucking quiver.
And then you go,
yeah,
never mind,
I shit myself and say,
no,
never mind.
I was going to say you finished in your pants. You're like, oh, never mind, I'm good.
I'm a 2-minute pump chump. Oh, there's the grandson. Yeah.
Oh,
they go the couple goes back in the shop. They get this fat dude at the front door eating an ice cream cone. And, oh, wait. You're laughing. And they got this Indian, the chief's grandson behind the door, behind the what is it, cashier with a shotgun. And this he's like, "Hey, look, motherfucker. I know my grandfather gave you some crazy shit. I want that stuff." What has he got, a drill? Did you see what he had?
Yeah.
Oh, he grabs his nuts. He's gonna. Did you see his belt buckle? It's a grenade.
It's a grenade, yeah.
So he starts grabbing food because he's a fat bitch.
So yeah, they're robbing. The grandson and his buddies are robbing the place. Right. He's got a shotgun.
Yeah, and he says, "Your grandfather was here. He's a much better man than you." And he's like, "Shut up, old man." Oh, and he pushes him. That ain't right. You need to push an old dude. He's emptying tools. It's Fat Boy still going for food.
Yeah.
Do you think this grandson's good looking? Because he claims that he is a good looking dude. What do you think?
I mean, maybe for the 80s, but
I don't know. So they're all kind of jonesing back and forth. He's got like $10 in the register, and in pockets. He's like, "That's my gas money, bitch. Where else is your?" And he's
wearing a jean jacket with no shirt.
Yeah. Oh, Diet Pepsi. The Fat Boy's drinking Diet Pepsi. It's to make up for the Big Macs. Oh man, I forgot this. This is great. So he takes the cash out of their pockets. Oh my, it's like, what are you gonna get out of this shop?
Yeah.
So he's got his 12 gauge pointed at the elderly couple. Fat Boy's licking some ice cream, and he's like, the whole time the station owner is hiding the jewels that the chief left behind his back. It's This is terrible.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this.
You don't really?
I always skipped over this one because I didn't like it.
Really? You didn't like?
Not this one. No, I like the Raft and the Hitchhiker.
All right.
And now I can remember why.
Why? What do you? Well, but
I don't know. This just isn't good compared to the other two.
well, no, I agree with you, but you don't see the analogy between somebody who's trying to keep the old world with the new.
I think you're giving this too much credit.
No, I'm not. For real. No,
him
dude.
dumping out his potatoes, like.
Dude, for real, it's. There's got to be either somebody in your family, a friend, or somebody in the community. You have to admit that there's somebody you've encountered that is so in tune with the old world that they don't. That's the way they operate. Like even if you travel to like Lincoln, New Hampshire, where there's the old general store. Come on,
I agree with that. I just don't think that's what this has to offer cinematically.
Well, fuck. I guess we interpret things differently.
Yeah, like I said, I like the other two, but this one I always skipped over, and now I can tell why.
Okay, gotcha.
And maybe it's because the other two aren't good either, and I just look at them with my rose nostalgia glasses, but. I don't think so. I think the other two are good, and this one's just kind of meh.
Okay, so basically, the dude with the grandson with the shotgun. You see the Creepshow magazines he takes the purse of the woman the wife, and he pockets the money, and he was in a photo booth taking pictures of himself, obviously because he's vain. And he looks at them and he's like, oh, shit, I'm a good-looking motherfucker. And he's like, I'm going to make it in Hollywood. What Indian – wait, that's terrible. Never mind. I won't follow that question up. You got this look on your face.
I think you're a couple seconds ahead of the recording, too.
Oh, my bad. So he's – all right, well, then maybe we play it at the inopportune time, but
yeah, you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
All right, so
okay.
I'll go a little bit slow. That's not going to be hard for me. So this Indian approaches the wife of the owner of the shop and says, hey, look at these pictures of me in the booth and tell me, hey, don't I look good? And the father approaches to kind of like disarm him, and he puts the shotgun at the ribs of the wife. This is the part that's terrible, because can you imagine growing old with, your with Heather, and you create this business, and somebody does this to you when you're old? I can't imagine. I can't imagine it. And this is what this rings to me, is that somebody puts this to my wife's gullet. I'd be like, are you kidding me? I want to be John Wick right now.
Yeah, right.
And
sorry, that's Olivia.
Yeah, that's okay. So they're going back.
Oh yeah, he's going. He get your fucking car, rich boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this is John Wick.
Remember? Yeah, you remember. He's like, don't you fucking take off on me. Shit. I apologize. That's Olivia, really?
Yeah.
Wow, her lungs have grown.
Yeah, losing her cookies.
So basically it's, hey, give me the jewels my dad brought you, or my grandfather brought you right now, or I'm gonna kill your wife. And he's got the gun to his wife's rib cage, which is terrible. And the old dude's saying, hey, look, these are important to your people. You should be ashamed. Oh, and
this tribe.
And the fat boy's like grabbing at him like it's a Twinkie. Ready? Get one ready. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Dude just blasted her with a shotgun. I'd have dropped a lot faster than that.
Yeah, right? If I get shot with a shotgun at point blank.
So he shoots the wife. Then it's obviously birdshot. Look at his chest or his stomach. It's birdshot in the shotgun. He shoots the dude and he drops down. Fat boy throws up. Too many Twinkies, I guess.
Yeah, you could have hit pause for like a second.
All right, I will.
And then hit play because you are narrating before things happen.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Fuck. I can't do it. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait. Let me do it again. Yep. So he finally grabs a satchel of jewels from his grandfather and he starts talking to Fat Stuff, which is what he calls him in the movie.
There you go.
He's like, Fat Stuff, are you okay? And he's like, oh, shit, man. I didn't expect you to kill 2 old people. He's wearing a Canadian tuxedo. You see that?
Yep. Jeans and a jean jacket. But no shirt.
No shirt. Although I wouldn't either.
You've seen it. Now you're going to forget it.
If I had a body like that, I wouldn't.
You'd show it off. Me too.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of folks like me, and I won't say us because I don't interpret you as us, but a lot of folks like me, we get angry at people who flaunt it. But I would flaunt it if I had it.
Yeah, that's why I don't get angry at people, because if I wanted to, I could have a body like that too. Would it be a little harder for me because I don't have the genetics? Yes, but if I wanted to live in the gym, I could look like that. I just don't want to live in the gym.
Yeah, because drinking's a lot more fun than the gym.
Exactly. Like if I wanted to be like Tom Brady and eat avocado ice cream, I could look like that. But I want to eat ice cream, bitch.
So these
and they showed up in a T-top.
Yeah, T-top Firebird, and they dropped their loot in the vehicle, and this Indian is like dumping shells into the.
My first serious girlfriend, her dad drove that.
Really? I would love a 78 T-Bird. I mean, he shoots the wooden Indian outside, which is, you know what? Guess what? That's your fucking call.
Don't belittle your own people, Kyle.
Kyle.
From South Park.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah, fuck you, Jew. Don't belittle your own people.
So he shoots the wooden Indian, and the red paint that the store owner was using to paint his cheeks with spills, and wooden Indian comes to life. And he dips his fingers into the paint. Yeah. Was that what he said?
No, I'm just
I guess
paraphrasing.
Go to Walmart is what he was saying.
Many buffalo roam this area.
We're going to hell, bro.
Yeah.
So the red paint spills, and he drops his cleaver.
And for our listeners, if we've lost you at this point, this is the weakest of the 3 skits. I think that's again, Thatcher says that, but I think this skit has something to say about holding on to the past. But do you think this is better than the other 2?
No, but it still has a point. But it still has a point.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying of the 3, this is the weakest of the 3. So if we've lost you at this point, bear with us. It gets better from here.
All right. Well,
Rich boy, you pick me up at 11. Rich boy and Fat Stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly who they are. You know what? I smell peanut butter right now in my house, and we're not having anything that relates to peanut butter for dinner. I don't know.
You fat.
Abby, did you get in the fucking Peter Pan? So, the chief. This is great. He puts the war paint on his face and then goes. He screams.
This is definitely some Tom Savini special effects, though.
And look at the camper that the fat shit is in.
Oh, that's a trailer, bud.
Yeah.
When you put a deck up to it and make it a permanent residence, like that outdoor lighting, that is a trailer.
So fat shit, one of the characters that was just there tormenting and killing the store owners, is in his real trailer.
Oh, there you go. Your first set of titties.
Mr. Skin's on the case.
What is that? Maybe 1942
I would give
titties?
that a negative 14.
Nah.
There's a better one when he gets I won't give it up, but when the Indian shows up, there's a better picture.
Oh, really? I don't remember this.
You'll see. So he's watching a TV and he's like, "Loco."
Yeah.
I don't even need audio for this. I know.
Yeah, he's watching. He's watching a 14-inch black and white TV, which probably costs.
Oh, there's the arrow. Dude, the Trooper, Iron Maiden. There you go. Wait,
that's the same picture of titties.
Same one. Wait. There's another one. Oh shit!
Maybe he just got hit with 3 arrows through his little fucking trailer, I'm guessing.
You know what? Then it wasn't a winter ready camper.
So is that the titties you were referring to? The statue?
Hey,
or
look,
the same
man.
Picture?
Look, man. I was pretty young. They all look good then.
No, I'm just saying it was the same one, which you disparaged a moment ago.
Yeah, and now we're a rich boy. Look, the parents are watching the same movie. Loco.
That's fucking hilarious.
And Rich Boy's a little bit tweaky. He's got his boombox.
Yep, he's sneaking by them
in a GI duffel bag.
Yeah, he's got a boombox and a duffel bag with something in it. Is that is that Fatso snacks from earlier?
Yeah, maybe Cheez-Its and Doodles. What? Why? I don't get it. Why do you have to sneak by your parents like that? Throw the shit out the window.
I love that even the trailer in this house have Native American culture hung up on the wall.
Oh, his fucking car's all fucked up, dude.
Yep. So that T-top Firebird's got all the windows smashed out of it, and it's got a bunch of dents in it too.
Hey, Thatcher, did you ever have a boombox like that?
I did not.
Really? All right, so
I think my sister did, but I did not. And we just saw the silhouette though of him getting axed by the
wooden Indian. Yeah. So really, I remember carrying a boombox with me on my shoulder, like just like that throughout like grammar school and shit.
Nah.
Wow.
My sisters, I think, had one, but I'm 11 years younger than you?
Yes.
I'm not trying to rub it in, but yeah.
No, I get it. It's different.
Times.
It's different. But dude, I just remember like blaring Motley Crue in my boombox.
Wait, what year were you born?
76.
Okay, yeah, I was 87. I was December 87. So yeah, and you were December 76. So I'm 11 years younger than you. So we definitely grew up in different eras, but my sisters were the same age as you, so I was introduced to a little bit of that and exposed.
Gotcha.
But
gotcha. Yeah. But you didn't have the same nostalgia factor I do.
No.
So
but
the Indian
this we both share though.
Yeah, movies.
So now the grandson has got the Indian coming in his house and he's trying to blow it away with a shotgun. Right. Looks like he lives in a trailer too.
So he's like, the Indian reaches through the he's gonna scalp him.
Oh, that was a cool shot though. He punched through the bathroom wall and pulled him into the bedroom and then scalped him. And it was all like one take, which was kind of cool. So the camera like went through the wall with him.
So now we're at the Chief's bed, which he's in a twin bed, and he's got the bag of jewels next to him, covered in blood.
None.
Look at his pajama. That's a onesie. He's wearing a onesie.
Pretty much, yeah.
So he shows up, the Buick. Oh, he's driving his own Buick this time, bro.
It's Pontiac.
Oh, sorry. He speeds up with his Indian head.
Instead of a dildo, he has an Indian head for a hood ornament.
He pulls up to the shop, and the Indian is still at they're ready in front of the shop, and Chief comes out and he sees that there's a scalp on the Indian head's hand. I'm just calling it ahead of time because his blood.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's not on my screen.
No, because I know.
Okay.
Because I know. And
see, that's what Tim does. That's why you don't want to watch movies with Tim.
Shut up.
Like Top Gun.
I just know my shit. And, the chief basically says to the wooden Indian, whatever that means. I don't know. It's in Indian. I don't speak. Do you speak Indian?
No.
All I know is
buffalo roam this area.
Yeah, I just know
White
how to.
man, give me smallpox.
I just know how to order curry chicken. Oh, wrong.
That's red dot.
Wrong Indian. Yeah. So that's the end of episode 1.
Which again was garbage. Bear with us. The next 2 are much better.
Well, it has a point to it, bro. It really does.
That's great. It's just not interesting to watch.
All right. So we're back to the cartoon. This kid's at the post office. Old dude hands him a package and he says, "Look, motherfucker, what's in this package?" He says, "Check it out. Open up it, bitch." He's wearing a Where's Waldo shirt. What are you doing? You checking your phone, Thatcher? I'm watching you.
I was.
Pay attention.
The cartoons bore me. I forgot I'm on camera. I should start touching myself.
So he pays for his package. It's obviously a Venus flytrap. The Crypt Keeper shows up in one of the post office windows. Tom
Savini.
Yeah. And here we go. We're going to start talking about our second tale. Yeah. Of course, Creepshow 2 has 3 tales. And this...
Didn't the first one, too?
This... What?
Didn't the first one have 3 stories, too?
Why would you ask me that while I'm drunk?
I don't know. You said it like you were such a connoisseur. This one's called The Raft.
Yeah.
And it starts out with some kids... bumbling down the street in a WRX. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Fuck your mouth.
They're driving a real car.
That's a Z28. I hate... You know what? You don't... Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, he's wearing a Chargers jersey, though.
Yeah, he is.
The guy driving.
And they're smoking a doobie. And they got... Look at the seat covers. They're fucking...
man. This is so 80s. I love it.
Although, dude, tell me
the raft will be there. Like, it's going to be the end of the world if it's not there. All right, that chick's kind of busted, though.
Busted? No.
Yeah, she's kind of a butterface.
No.
A little
really?
bit.
Freckles? You think freckles on the face are butter?
A little bit.
No, dude, she's smoking hot. No, she's not as hot as a front chick.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd be after passenger seat between those 2.
Oh, my God, no. You know what? I'd play pretend. I'd pretend I'm batting for the other team. Wait, no, I wouldn't. I don't want you to pick on me.
Lake's almost ready to freeze, he said.
Really? Are you listening to this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going off of quiet.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing you and the movie.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he said the raft, I promise it's going to be there. Like, it's going to be the fucking end of the world if it's not. And the lake's almost ready to freeze. So it must mean we're talking fall in a nice Maine.
Must be, but look at the leaves are all fucking green, bro.
Yeah, this is definitely the middle of the summer.
He's got a bra. He's got a bra on his Z28. That didn't match the original. When it first popped
What's that thing that you just put on your WRX? What's it called? A lippa?
Fuck you. It was a lip.
No response?
It was a lip. It was a lip.
Yeah.
It was to make it more aggressive.
He takes his
shirt
off.
You just said when the dude took his shirt off.
Yeah, because he was taking his shirt off like he was showing some skin.
You freaking gaydar.
No. Took it off. He took it off like a chick. And
although,
look what
you know
he's wearing.
If I had his body, I would do it too.
Me too.
Yeah. What's
Horlicks? Her shirt says Horlicks University.
Her shirt has Horlicks.
Oh my God.
She got a nice cake.
Oh, she does.
Horlicks University.
Can't make that shit up.
Yeah, so they were smoking a reefer. They were smoking a joint on the way to this pond. And, of course, the jock in front with his girlfriend. Oh, dude, she's got some smoking legs. So the jock in front with his girlfriend are like, oh, come on there. Well, I forget his name. Oh, what's that kid's name?
I don't think they said it. And the water's freezing because it's about to be fall, even though everything is fucking green. And it's California, but that's okay.
But, dude, that water does not look like it's water from California.
It might not be. And I will say I am a pussy when it comes to water. And even in the middle of the summer, like when we go to York Beach, it's way too fucking cold for me. I'm like, this is miserable. Heather and I went to Florida this winter, and I was like, oh, the water's only like 60 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cold water either.
Me neither. I'm a fair weather swimmer.
Me too. His name's Paco. That's what he calls him. He's like, come on, Paco. So she goes in with jean shorts and a sweater, the redhead, which is unfortunate because the redhead, I think, is, dude.
Isn't she the one whose tits we see, though?
No, you see the girl with the red shirt.
Oh, that's better then.
What?
I thought, yeah, she's prettier.
Dude,
and they left the car on with the door open and blaring music.
Yeah.
But and this is the 80s, so that battery is going to last, 20 minutes before the fucking FM radio kills that?
True, but it's a 70s
And then they're going to be stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. But
so
again,
they're swimming out to a dock, and they see this duck, like, struggling. It's getting, like, pulled underwater by something.
Paco does, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what the shit is this? That's weird. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
I'm high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, come on, Paco. Look at him, grape smuggler, motherfucker. So.
Wait till you get out.
With the jock jumps up on the dock. He grabs Paco. I mean, it's obviously that this dock isn't that far away from the shore. And Paco's a little concerned because he saw the ducks being swallowed. He sees this blob of...
Which is clearly like a piece of plastic on the surface of the water.
Just coming over to the dock.
Tom Savini is a practical effects genius, but he really phoned it in on this one. It's like a black tarp being pulled across the water.
And
Rachel, she has a name.
She does. And
so the Butterface is named Rachel, who can't climb a ladder.
Don't say Butterface. She's
attractive. A Butterface.
She's attractive.
And she's a Butterface. Randy. And Laverne.
Shirley.
Laverne is the attractive
If you look
female.
at the background, look at the background.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Kind of looks like California.
Exactly.
That doesn't look like Maine.
There's no fucking fall around then.
Well, not only that, but the stone quarries look very like West Coast.
Yep. Look at that. So the blob of plastic has wrapped around the dock, and they just pull the other girl up on top
get you, bitch.
Just in time. So now this oil slick has surrounded the dock, and everybody's like, "Why the fuck are you freaking out, dude? This both chicks are
It's not an oil slick."
Yeah, it is. You know what? That's a Valdez done tripped into
ExxonMobil.
How does he have a dry doobie on him? What?
Yeah, he just pulled that out of his
fucking that looks like a mop. So he grabs a dry doobie to
two.
What? 2 doobies?
Yeah, he handed one to the other girl.
Shut up. Really?
It looked like it was going after the girls.
All right, don't be mad at me. Oh.
No one knows we're here.
So
no one at all.
Up a dry-ass doobie. After
two dry-ass doobies.
All right, well, whatever.
See, she's holding on
Oh,
too.
Yeah. Wow, that's bullshit. I never caught that before, but then again, I was focused on chicks versus doobies.
Shocking.
Mr. Skin. Hey, look. She took her top off.
Well, her sweater that she chose to swim in.
Now she's going to start waving over the nips.
Boy.
Woo, Kobe.
Yeah, she's definitely not wearing a bra.
Why would you wear a bra with a swimsuit, dude?
Or anything under her shirt. Oh, that is a one piece. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it is.
I'm sorry.
It's
I was
all
thinking it
good.
was a tank top.
So she grabs the doobie from the other chick and starts spliffing it. Watch, she takes that doobie and rubs it on the fucking the thing on the water. No, no, for real.
Stop talking.
Okay, I'll stop.
I have to edit. Well, now I have to edit this.
No, don't edit it. You can't. We're just going live. And I said before I saw her nips. Didn't I? I did, right?
You did, but
Thank you. She starts rubbing her cigarette on the oil slick while the other dude's licking the other girl's ear. Oh, and the fucking oil
it grabbed
her,
Rachel.
and instantly, oh no, no, who? Oh no, there she goes. She goes in. She gets grabbed, and the other drunk chick says, "Oh my God, are you? Did she fall in?" Oh, you're
And
right.
Help! It hurts.
Yeah. And she's in there getting eaten by the oil slick. I don't know. 5W40 would hurt me. I'm funny. Look at you. You're just watching this shit, not saying anything. You said this was better than the first one, and you got.
It is. It is. I just threw up in the water. It fucking ate her up, man.
Yeah.
You read all the science books.
He's like, come on, what is this thing? And he starts yelling at the other chick to shut up.
She shakes her. He shakes her.
He's like, I'll smoke you, man, I'll smoke you. I'm not even listening, and I remember what he says.
Yeah, that's what he says. I'll smoke you. I'm going to beat your ass.
Oh, man, the 80s when it was okay to beat your girlfriend.
It was hungry, but now maybe it's full.
So they're just chilling on a dock watching it, and they're like, maybe it'll go away after it ate my chick. Excuse me. So they're just time goes on.
Nice crossfade.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh no.
Yeah, of course you do.
But it's a really easy technique to pull off.
It is.
So yeah, the car is still sitting on the beach, blaring its music while they're hanging out on the dock. I will say, if you were high experiencing this would be fucking terrible. Where if you were sober, you'd be like, all right, let's just swim back to shore. Like, fuck this shit. I'm going to swim for it.
Yeah, and he's like, don't you do it. I'm fast. I can make it.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I know
that's
this.
The jock that Tim hates.
Yep, and then
it's got him by the leg.
Up between the, yep.
Oh, this part. I remember this shit. Oh my God, his legs start going in the wrong direction, right? Like he's getting pulled through the dock right now.
Yep, now get ready. So
I'm like wincing, waiting for it.
So basically I got hiccups because I'm drunk. So the blob is underneath. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
There it is. The leg flips up.
His leg's like up. Fuck. Fuck that. Oh, there you go. There's his fucking Super Bowl ring. I'm just kidding. That'd be a class ring. Did your high school do that? We didn't do class rings.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah, I graduated in 2006, so I feel like that wasn't a thing anymore. It's another dig at you.
Shut up. So after it ate the jock,
the other chick,
the nerd and the jock chick are left.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta put you down. And she's like, no, I don't want to be down. It's gonna get me through the cracks. I gotta put you down. So they're gonna tippy-toe it between the... Which, this is where I would just dive and make it to the shore. Or die trying.
I'm not that fast of a swimmer.
I'm not. I'm a bad swimmer too, but I would rather like just give it like while it's headed in the wrong direction, I'd be like, bye, Felicia. Yeah. Or at least let it get me now rather than sit there and wait.
Or push her in.
Yeah, I'd be like, eat her.
Kobe. Kobe.
She was Tony's girlfriend, not mine. Mine already got it.
So now it's nighttime, and they're watching it.
Imagine how fucking cold it must be, too.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Forget it.
Yeah. You got to, Laverne. You watch, then I watch. That's Bailey. My 8-year-old beagle, not 8-week-old beagle. Yeah, don't look at me like that, beagle.
I can't get rid of my hiccups.
You see him? Fuck that dog. Some Russians need to murder you.
So the nerd is trying to tell the jock's girlfriend, look, just stand here, you'll be safe.
But watch the shore for headlights.
And pretty much that's what the scene is, but after the scene,
yeah, so even if I could get to shore safely, I would have a hard time jumping in this water. I fucking hate cold water. And it's theoretically the middle of the night in a New England fall. Like, oh my god. Wow. Wintertime, I've gotten into a swimming pool a couple times, and that was in my teenage years. I couldn't do it now. It's a loon. She hears a loon. What does a loon do? Like hoot or call? And she freaks out thinking it's her friend.
Screaming for help.
I'm freezing, Randy. I'm numb all over. He's like, oh, all right.
Let's hold each other. Yeah. And this starts the oh yeah.
We'll watch the thing together. He's like, bitch, you got a sweatshirt. I'm out here in a Speedo.
Yeah, he is. Fuck. Woo. I keep expecting the Mac to show up. Especially when he takes her top off.
Yeah, and this is bullshit.
Here we go.
That car the next day is still fucking running.
Yep. But here you go, bro.
A 2020 battery wouldn't be able to last that long, but 1987, bullshit.
You better run this through because you're ready for this.
Yeah, and here's the shitty ass tarp coming back again. It chose not to attack him in the middle of the night for some reason when they both fell asleep on the dock.
Kisses her on the forehead.
He kisses her on the forehead because even in imminent danger, got to get it in. He's like, she's tired. She must be receptive to this. She's got fucking starfish earrings.
Yeah, she does.
Never noticed that before as a kid.
Oh, so he reaches up underneath her sweater. Wait, and kisses.
Yeah. This is fucked up. This is the part from my childhood which I didn't understand what he was doing, but
You do now. You do now, don't you?
I do now. Yeah, he just whipped her titties out, and he's kissing her stomach and, going up her chest, and her face is rested up against the dock. And she's making noises like she's into it.
I got hiccups.
I know you do. She does have a fantastic pair on her, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, and he's gingerly going, oh.
But yeah, so this is the shit I grew up on. So if any of you know me in real life,
no wonder why you're a pervert.
Yeah, this is why I'm so fucked up. So give me a pass.
Oh, he's going for the money shot between the you-know-whaties.
And she reaches for her face.
And she's got the shit attached to
her. Oh, no. It got her.
Randy!
It grabbed her by the face while he was grabbing her titties. What an asshole.
Yep. And she got this goo all over her face, and he's just... Dude, what a chicken shit.
Yeah.
He watches her get pulled in.
And he's like, I'm going to screw, nut, and bolt.
Yeah, he's going to chew and screw.
Bye, Felicia. I'm going to swim for it. Skeletor pops out of the water.
Pops up. This blob means business. So he's got a pretty good lead.
He does.
I'd say, 30 meters?
Yeah, and I'm not a strong swimmer, but I could have outrun this shit.
Oh, I don't know if I could. He's swimming his ass off. Jesus.
The tarp is chasing him. I know this is 1987, but they could have made that look way cooler. I beat you, motherfucker.
I beat you. I beat you.
So he makes it to the shore, and he's taunting the blob.
And then there's a huge wave on a lake.
Oh, no. It comes up, and it drags him into the water.
And
as that fucking car, that Pontiac, right?
Was it because of the tires.
That's right. It continues to play the music with the doors open 24 hours later as the tarp drags him off into the water.
Yeah. And then the music plays.
Is that fucking Bamboo?
Yeah. Yeah,
you don't see that shit in Maine.
No, dude, we've already established that it's out west.
Oh, no swimming.
No swimming. Oh, all right. I got to get rid of this shit.
Yeah. So we're back to the cartoon. A fat boy sharpening a stick of some kind.
Yep. So the cartoon has a story too, where this big fat. All right. So this group of 4 is picking on that kid that was in.
Oh, I remember this part.
Yeah, and he smashes his package of Venus flytraps. So it's crazy. So
yeah.
this he pulls out a bulb of one of the fly traps, drops it on the ground, and steps on it. And For Christ's sake. I can't get rid of these hiccups. So I apologize. But he steps on it, all this blue goo, purple glue comes out and kicks him in the nuts. Takes off, and then this Venus flytrap just kind of shows up.
His ass.
Yeah, exactly. You hear that in a lot of
again.
You hear that in a lot of naval movies.
Loadmaster.
Shut up. That's not naval.
I know, but they're after the same thing.
So we go into our third episode, which is The Hitchhiker, which is Thatcher's favorite.
Thanks for the ride, lady. Yeah, this is, like I said, the one my parents referenced all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a couple in bed, and she said, Jesus, it's 11:15. Oh, you see titties again for no reason. Not that I'm complaining, but
I'll take them.
That's why Stephen King gets, the reputation of being a little exploitive. Goddamn piece of digital junk, she says.
Yeah.
Why don't you use the wind-up alarm clock?
But you know what? It was
Stephen
funny.
King book on the nightstand.
But the alarm went off at 12 a.m., but it says 11:15 right now. Which is
they
funny.
They talked about that because it's a goddamn piece of digital shit.
Yeah. See that shit? That's messed up.
And they both smoke, which is very 80s.
Well, both couples smoke right now.
They're flirting about their one night stand. Hook 'em and then up the price, because she must be an important businesswoman and he's an important businessman.
Mm-hmm.
He gave her 6 orgasms, and she probably had others silently so he wouldn't get a swelled head. Wow. Is this what the 80s was like? Because I was an infant. I need to go back.
I was fairly young. It didn't work for me this way.
Did you give a chick 6 orgasms? Oh, that's a rhetorical question. That'd be a no.
Shut your face.
You're still working on number 1.
I've done my fair share of funness.
Of disappointment.
Fuck you.
And regret.
I'll punch you in the vagina.
Please do. Oh, classical music. That's how you know they're fancy. Let's see, what is she driving?
That's how you know a BMW. That's how you know.
Yeah. She wishes she was driving a BMW. Let's see what she gets into. I can't make it out from the blurry shot.
I'm pretty sure it's a Mercedes.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Stephen King had that 80s Mercedes novel. Annie Lansing.
What?
Her name is Annie Lansing. Let's see, what's she driving? A station wagon? No way.
No.
Oh, okay. That was the car going in the opposite. Yeah, that looks Mercedes-ish.
Yeah, I thought
Just
so.
looking at the profile of it as it drove by. All the lights are out there. They're all blinking yellow. And she's talking about how she's in a hurry and how she has only this amount of time to make it this far.
This was during COVID.
Yeah, it's what it looks like. She's the only fucking car on the road.
So she was obviously with somebody other than her.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes. Good call.
See? Boom.
She was obviously with what?
Somebody other than her significant other.
Why, you think she was married?
God, yeah. Did you see the ring on her finger?
I don't know. She's wearing leather gloves.
She is right now.
She had 6 orgasms, though.
Do you think you could give your wife 6? Tell the truth.
How long of a period?
Half hour.
No. No.
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that only happens when you're with somebody that you're not used to. Excuse me.
Oh, she's tired, though.
She is. Well, who wouldn't be after 6 hours of orgasm?
That's true. That would take me 6 hours.
I don't think I could do 6.
$3.95. She's headed up $3.95 to Maine, Bob.
You know what?
She's swerving.
That volunteer fire company's gonna be called. She hit a homeless dude.
She just hit the Gorton's fisherman.
Yeah, she did. Fuck you for fish sticks.
Her license plate is Lansing too. Yep, I better call the volunteer fire department. They'll be out here in 45 minutes and fix you right quick.
Yeah, and he's got a sign for Dover.
Dover. What do you think? Dover, New Hampshire?
I have no idea.
Probably. I doubt there's a Dover, Maine.
Who wants to go to Dover?
Not me, but let's look at it. I'm going to look.
Yeah, he's definitely dead, dude. He's wearing Nike Air Pumps, too. There's blood everywhere. There's another car coming. So she starts to tweak. She shuts her lights off and takes.
That is a beautiful car, though.
It is. What?
Yeah, I'm a BMW guy, but Mercedes is pretty solid cars, especially in the 80s.
All right. Well,
there's no Dover, Maine, so he must have been headed to Dover, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
This guy shows up and finds this mangled ass corpse. He's driving a BMW. Fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
And up comes a trucker.
Oh, you know who that is in the driver's seat? Look again. Ready? Who is that?
Is that Stephen King?
That's Stephen King, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck happened, buddy? He's like, is that body still warm?
They're not dead till they're cold and dead. Warm and dead.
See, the BMW guy's got a car phone. The Mercedes didn't have a car phone.
Look at that car phone.
I know. I'm just saying. BMW trumps Mercedes. That's
Shut your face.
Stephen King has said.
Stephen King said. So it makes sense.
Guy got creamed. That's ironic because he gets hit by a fucking van later on in his life. Oh my God. Stephen King is an ugly bastard, huh?
Well, he's different.
Look at that fucking BMW, though. That is sexy.
No, whatever.
Oh my God. An 80s BMW just gets me every time. I'm U-Haul. I got to deliver this dog to John Wick at fucking midnight, brah.
This dog. I got this fucking dog.
It won't stop shitting in his crate.
So this chick is, after hitting this dude looking for Dover, is just took off.
No, can you live with this, she says. That's the question. No, he was headed to Dover. She's headed, who knows.
That's what I'm saying. She's headed home.
She's like, he was headed for Dover, so that means he's a piece of fucking garbage. So I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah, she's trying to justify running away. Which, you know what? Look at her. And I don't.
She's high society.
She is.
She's like, he was only hitchhiking because his Rex broke down. I'm driving a Mercedes. He's a feral animal.
I'm not going to justify that response.
Grand Prix electronic.
I got nothing.
There you go, 106.5. That's a station around here, right?
It's
like the Mill or something.
No, I don't know.
I think it plays shitty classic rock. A lot of Rush and the Wiggles.
Dude! All right, I've had enough. Stop it. You stop it. You cannot rip on Rush. You got no fucking clue what you're talking about. You know, you ignorant anoramus. And that's a word I made up.
So, who does she think would be following her? Uh-oh. There's a fucking light behind you, though.
It's not the Maine State Police.
2350. She's got military time in her car, though.
Vacation land.
Said,
oh, my God. There's the dude. He's flagging her down.
That's the dude I just smoked 500 miles ago.
Yeah, he's like, fucking Dover, bitch.
Yeah, he's like, come on. I got to get to Dover.
He's like, yeah.
He's limping and shit with his Gorton's jacket.
I can't do it.
See, again, obviously when I was like 5, I didn't know what an orgasm was, but I would be able to relate a little bit more with her distracted driving if I just left somebody's house after having 6 orgasms.
I don't know if I could relate. He's like, lady, thanks for the ride. So he pops up on her driver's side window. She locks.
How you doing, lady? Thanks for the ride.
She drives, what, 500 feet maybe?
Not even.
And
She's
stops.
like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I'd be the fuck out of there. I'd go the wrong way down that one way. I'd head to Brewer, Maine.
What do you think? Do you think she's attractive?
No.
Not at all?
No.
What about the hitchhiker?
Yeah. Who's coming at her through a sunroof?
Yep. And he's like, thanks for the ride.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
Wait, she puts the sunroof.
Well, why are you driving with the sunroof open, bitch?
It's summer. She puts it up?
No. Yeah, she closes on his hands that he was reaching through her with.
Oh, and he's dripping blood in her hair.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Because this scene was a good 25 years before I hit puberty, probably. No, maybe. I don't know. No. This was the year I was born. So 15? Do you find her attractive?
The year you were born?
Yeah, this is 87. This is when I was born. Do you find her attractive?
Yes.
Okay. Because I find, like, chicks from the 90s attractive because, like, I hit puberty in, like, early 2000s. But this was so far before my wheelhouse, I think that's why I don't find her attractive.
Wow. Even now?
Yeah, not even now. All right, so he's hanging onto her sunroof, which reopened for some reason. And so she's driving through the woods trying to get him off of the car. I should specify considering our discussion that we've been having. She's driving through the fucking bushes.
Yeah,
he's hanging on pretty good.
She's going to walk about. And she's like, die, motherfucker, die. Well, dude, seriously? There's no way a Mercedes can handle that. Oh, she had a sapling. Did you see that?
What?
So she's just going.
It's true. I'm not a big Mercedes guy, but I do like them better than Audis.
Okay.
As far as like the big German 3, I go BMW, Mercedes, Audi.
Dude, she's just going ham bone. Fucking excuse me.
Yep, he's still hanging on to the sunroof somehow.
Oh, here comes. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
she
man.
just fucking clotheslined him with some horizontal log that was at the perfect height to clean him off without her hitting the car at all. Yeah, Stephen King had a thing for Mercedes, though, huh? 80s Mercedes and this.
Well, he had money.
So, and he was high on cocaine. So she
What?
finally closed her sunroof. Yeah, he was high like pretty much his entire 80s.
Didn't know that.
So she finally closed her sun. That's probably why I got hit by the van. She finally closed the sunroof, and she's like, I'm safe now. But is there something in the back seat?
No. She's just looking around.
She's turning around. She hears some shit.
She's creeping out.
Her glove box is locked, so she has to take the keys out of the ignition to open it. What's in it? So I pull out my gun. What she got? A revolver?
Yeah, 38 special maybe.
Yeah. Thanks for the ride, lady. He opens the passenger seat.
I can't do it. And she can't even shoot him.
You know, it's so fucked up that my parents quoted this all the time in normal conversation. Seriously, it'd be like it's 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. My dad getting dropped off at the airport. Thanks for the ride, lady.
That's awesome. Shoots him in the hand, and that's the most painful shot.
Because it went through his hand into the head.
Oh, what is she at? Hollow points?
Yeah, right? Maybe you just put the car and drive and get the fuck out of there.
You think?
He was a white guy, right?
No, he was
because he looks like a brother now.
He was black from the beginning.
So she finally takes the keys out of the glove box and puts it in the ignition.
He's breathing heavy.
Oh, she's going to back him over.
Yeah, she does. She runs him over a couple times.
Kobe!
Kobe. Oh. She backs up over his
Remember when the world cared that he died? Pre-COVID. I got you.
Wow. That's rough.
Yeah. Oh, she drove him over.
Oh, right over his hip. Oh.
You won't be doing any more raping.
Oh my God.
Oh, too soon?
No. Who knows what he did?
No, I meant Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. No.
Who cares if you're a rapist if you can dribble basketball? That's what I learned.
That's definitely too soon.
No, fuck that guy.
So she's going
losing
crazy.
Her cookies, yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's like, you really not attractive at all for an older woman?
Well, for an older woman, but I mean, how old do you think she is?
Late 40s?
Oh, she's gonna be older than that.
Well, then okay, then that makes my story even better.
Oh shit!
What?
He's coming up on the car hood, and she was talking about how much.
If that was a Beamer, he'd be knobbing that.
You killed me, the sign says instead of Dover.
So she rams him into a tree. All right, here we go.
Goes through the fence.
Yep, and then she brings him to a tree.
He's banging on the hood as she's going down the hill with him attached to it.
Oh, this is going to be funny. Red, I apologize for this movie.
Why?
She's not gonna like it. Oh, there it is. You know what? That's an oak. She ran him into an oak.
She just rammed him into a tree, and now she's gonna back up and ram him again.
Yeah, she is.
This is a hate crime.
Times. It's a hate crime.
Because I feel like he started as a white guy, but he is clearly African American.
He was African the whole time, bro.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's a hate crime. He's like affirmative
He's definitely
action,
dead.
bitch.
Look, you know, those are injuries unsustainable to life.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love the German engineering, but there's no way this radiator could sustain this kind of punishment. This engine would have seized up like 20 minutes ago.
Well, you know those Germans, they always wanted to keep the black man down.
No, they want to keep everybody down.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. They're equal opportunity. Unless you're blonde hair, blue eyed. Oh, there you go. Another crossfade.
So she got knocked out after ramming the hobo into the tree the last.
Apparently, Mercedes didn't have airbags back in the 80s. Oh, and it's snowing.
Yep. So that means that's April 15th, which is today.
It's snowing.
It's fucking snowing today, which is crazy.
I know. It was like 70 in January, but now it's fucking snowing. So she comes to, her car's still running, the wipers and the headlights, and she's like, oh, fuck, my head and my pussy. 6 orgasms. She's like, what happened?
Both have been beat within the last hour.
Yeah, both have taken 6 hits. And she's like, oh, yeah, I fucking ran over this scrote. You better get out of here.
Yeah, it's just like, I better get home to my husband.
He's going to wonder what happened to the fucking car. I'm going to tell him it was a squirrel. Yeah.
She backs up and there's nothing against the tree.
Just her fucking bumper, but no body. And she's like, I just hit a tree, that's all. This is fucking brain damage that I imagined all this shit. Or a dream.
White bitches be crazy.
It was nobody at all. I dreamt the whole thing. Is he in the back seat?
Nope.
I don't remember where he is.
Just wait.
I know he's somewhere.
He is, but wait. Yeah.
Where the hell am I?
Yeah, she's talking to herself and typical
I
rich
get back
white
on the
woman
road. Man, that Mercedes all-wheel drive, though. It's dragging a fucking headlight.
Again, Hollywood and their artistic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we've got X-Drive in our German engineered cars. I know they don't know what snow is in Japan, but
Japan.
Where's your car made?
Mine?
Yeah, Korea.
I hate you.
I don't know.
I'm done talking.
She has a concussion. Maybe she's got whatever. What does the NFL players get? Like CBE or something like that? CTE?
Yeah, but look at her headlight. That's cool. She's got one check in the sky and one planting grass.
Oh, she just said her car's $27,000.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this is in the 80s, though, so that's probably like, what, 50 grand?
Yep.
At least this will explain why I'm getting home so late. What a whore. She deserves to die.
Oh, look at this two-door style home.
Another crossfade to her lovely estate. Honey, I hit a squirrel.
I hit a squirrel.
That's why 90% of my car is destroyed.
Pulling into her home, which is obviously mucho bucks.
Oh, yeah.
The two-door garage opens. She pulls in her piece of shit that's broken and busted with blood all over the head and the top of the car. She opens her door, and what does she say? Because I'm not listening.
She said he's not home. For the first time in recorded history, he's late.
Get ready. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Here he comes.
My car gets smashed and my brain gets bent. Thanks for the ride, lady.
Look at him.
And this bloody ass corpse is hanging onto the undercarriage of the car.
He pulls up.
Give me a kiss.
He's licking her. He's licking her shirt. Thanks for the ride. Hey, thanks for the ride. And he strangles her with the Dover fucking sign.
As the garage door goes down. Nice.
Oh, man.
Oh, so she's going to die of carbon monoxide poisoning at the
No,
very least.
it's actually, you know what? It's COVID.
Oh, here comes the husband in his Mercedes.
Oh, that's a sob.
No, that was a Mercedes.
I know. He opens the door. He's like, oh, oh, look at all the smoke. I'm going to park out here.
He's like, what the fuck did she hit? God damn it. Let me call the insurance company. Let me call Allstate. Get better protected from mayhem. What do you think? Was he at his whore's house? Were they both banging somebody else?
I'm sure they were. He's like, Elizabeth.
Dover.
She's strangled with the Dover sign. And there we go back into the comic book.
And that's a lesson for you kiddies. Don't pick up hitchhikers.
I've never have, and I never will.
I never have either. I don't know if I've ever seen one as an adult.
Seen one? What do you mean?
As an adult.
They exist. It's not like Bigfoot.
But I'm trying to think of, as an adult driver, have I ever seen a hitchhiker?
Yeah, I have. A couple times.
Because as a kid, definitely, but... And my dad was like, fuck that, we're not picking him up, and now I know why.
Right. Thanks for the ride.
Like, thanks for the ride, lady.
Badger.
Yeah.
So the cartoon goes to these thugs chasing the poor kid on the
boys are still chasing the kid. And he turns into Tom Savini. Oh, yeah, I remember this. They have fucking, what are those things called? Stirrups on their boots?
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for some serious pain. And he calls on the little fucking Venus flytrap to eat the kid.
He calls on
because it comes big.
Yeah.
And it's going to eat the kids.
Yep.
I don't remember this.
You don't?
No, it's cool though.
So it grabs all the kids and rips them apart and eats them. Yeah. So I guess if you read comics books, Venus flytraps will save you.
The fucking nerd with the bowl cuts like eat their ass. He spits out the boot with the syrup.
Yep. And that's pretty much it.
Feed it raw meat. They eat
meat. Dude, that's it.
Oh my God. I can't believe I watched this many times as a child.
Me too. And then it cuts to like real life video of fence.
Chain link fence. Keep out private property.
And then it's going to go over to the same truck that was delivering papers with the creepy old dude. And then he goes, "Oh, I see you want a paper. Here you go, bitch." And throws him the Creepshow paper.
Throws him a copy of Creep Tales.
Creep Tales? It's Creepshow.
Creepshow, I'm sorry. It looked like it said Creep Tales, though.
Yeah, it did. And then that's the end of the flick.
Yeah, all right. I'm closing out of the movie.
Me too.
Again, I still feel like the cigar store Indian was the weakest of the three. But maybe that's just nostalgia. I don't think it has as deep a message as you think it does. But and it's the only one where you didn't see titties. Fortunately, I guess, because the only female was that old.
Well, no, that's not true because it showed it the ones of the poster.
That's true. That's true. It had the 40s pinup on there.
40s.
Yeah.
Hairy titties. You have anything to say above and beyond what we talked about?
I don't think so. If you haven't seen it, though, I think it's worth a watch if you like any sort of horror movie because it's Stephen King and it's Tom Savini, who are two of the biggest names in horror. One, obviously, novel, and one special effects. But and maybe I'm looking at it with a nostalgia set of lenses, but I think it holds up for the most part. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little different perspective than you do because it was something that I grew up with. But yeah, I would watch it over and over again. I think it's worth one watch. I wouldn't watch it over and over again like I.
Oh no! But if you've never seen it, definitely check it out and watch it along with us.
Yeah, watch it along with us because hopefully we add something to it because it's obviously missing something. Sure, it satisfied me as a kid, but it was bullshit right right now. So.
And that's just drunk Tim because he couldn't touch himself while he saw all the titties.
And I can't get rid of my hiccups.
Yeah, I know. He's been hiccuping for the last 2 fucking movies.
Sucks so bad.
Yeah. So let us know if you thought that was better to watch along with us live and coordinating it, or if you think we should edit out some of the dumber parts and slower moments of the movie. So Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Take care. Thank you.